So now we'll do some editing of reprint links. Here you can see for this issue we have some reprint links which point from other stories to the issue level. You can see that they point to other stories. If you look to the bottom right, there's a link which points to the issue, and you have some other numbers behind the dash, so it points to a story. And we can also see that we still have this box, show reprint node before migration, which this box will show if these migration of the formerly existing reprint nodes, which we can see before, if we click on it, that this migration still needs to be confirmed to make sure that everything worked kind of nicely. And we see before we just had this one story reprint link, and so that's fine, being nicely reprinted. And for the other stories we didn't actually have anything, and so they were all coming by the migration from the other side. So click edit, and we can see for the first sequence we have the confirmed reprint migration button. Let's click on that, and we see that's the old one, and everything which is in the reprint node before migration should be reflected now as a reprint link, and we can see this one is there, and it actually points to a sequence. Sometimes you see that a reprint node only was converted to an issue, then one should check if one might be able to relink that one to the correct sequence instead of issue. But this one we can confirm without a problem. But we saw before that we had some reprint links pointing to the issue. Okay, so let's see. Once we have this cover reprinted in this collection. So what we're doing is pressing change origin, and you will notice here it's everything change origin, change target, but the first button always corresponds to doing some side inside this issue, and the second button is always to where this points to. So sometimes you will have change target here and then change origin on the first for the second button, but the first one always works inside this issue, and so we want to relink this, which currently points to the issue, and it should point to the cover. So we press change origin. Then we see all the sequences in the issue and also the issue. We select the sequence, and we want to confirm that this in our current sequence that's actually reprinted in the other issue. But we probably should later correct the color nodes because that's actually wrong. So we confirm. And we see it's disappeared here and it's moved here. Here we go. Yeah, that is reprinted there. And we do the same for this one, which is the story super goof, which is here. Super goof. So we do change origin, select the sequence here, the filler, and we see that these two correspond to each other. And we confirm. And that's it. Nothing left on the issue level. All sequences are fine. Nothing to confirm. So that's good. So let's look at how this issue looks like afterwards. And we see we now have these 4 sequences here. So last one was being added by moving from the issue level, and here that what we had before, and here we have the new that the filler is also reprinted like the whole issues in the Australian edition. So that's how to edit reprint links, so repointing from an issue level to a story, or sometimes you need to change the story. You can also change the other side if that's pointing to a wrong story or a wrong issue, and sometimes we need to confirm. But that's the editing part.